It's your boy Porter Flacco. Anywhere you go, anybody you know, somebody gotta know me, and we're back again with another one, folks. Now check it out, man. Oh no, all that jokey coming to an end now. They done let the biggest pyro, yes, folks, the biggest pyro himself, Wack 100, they done let him in the game now, folks. Now, for you guys who don't know, Kanye and Wack 100 done sparked probably the most unexpected friendship 2022. You see, it all started when Wack 100 went on the Bootleg Kev show. And on that show, he told the public, yo, Ray J got a whole laptop filled with a second adult tape of him and Kim Kardashian. You see, I'm not going to release it to nobody, man. I'm going to only give it to Kanye, so Kanye give me a call. All right, so Kanye West gave Wack 100 a call. Wack 100 lended Kanye the laptop, and they've been cool ever since. You see, folks, this is what happens, right, when you pair up an extorter with a mentally ill person. You get this. Now, Wack 100 is Kanye West's muscle and his mouthpiece, all right? He's the Goonie Goon Squad that pulls up to Calabasas if Kanye West got an issue. You could have probably guessed that when Kanye West told D.L. Hughley the Goonie Goons would be in Calabasas looking for him, he was talking about the biggest pyro, Wack 100, man. Now, I was actually expecting Wack 100 to speak up earlier. However, you know, Wack 100 is the biggest pyro, man. He was probably on Clubhouse gossiping, right, checking people's paperwork, extorting the industry, doing things that the biggest blood would do. Nonetheless, though, we can't rush greatness. We can't rush the biggest pyro. He actually spoke up on behalf of Kanye West, and he actually went at D.L. Hughley, you know, for pretty much going on Vlad TV and speaking about Kanye and his wife's situation and calling Kanye a stalker, calling Kanye crazy, etc., etc. Right now, the biggest pyro at the real D.L. Hughley, man, he says the real D.L. Hughley stands with the Illuminati. We represent the Numinati. Great job, hashtag boy. Now run, get the lemonade at Kanye West. Keep your head up. Just because they look like us don't mean they're for us. Hashtag daddy gang. That's that Kwame Brown talk, right? So Wack 100 is essentially saying, man, D.L. Hughley is playing for another team, right? He's out here cooning. Didn't stop there. He says the real people's champ, correction, his people's champ. Hashtag Illuminati at the real D.L. Hughley. Go fetch that lemonade. Wack 100 is probably really unaware or he just don't care. He's really unaware or he just don't care. You see, Wack 100 is a gang member talking about cooning. Wack 100 is a gang member talking about working for the other side. Folks, who has caused more destruction? Who has been more anti-black than gang members in our community? Who? Who else has caused as much destruction as Wack? Again, Wack 100 has stated that he's not a gang banger. He's a gang member. Those are two different things, right? I have no issues with gang members, meaning if you're just an active member, right, you represent your brotherhood, your society, that's cool, that's you. However, I do have an issue with gang bangers, meaning you're in these streets victimizing civilians. Now, if you want to go ahead and victimize other gang members, do what you got to do, bro. I don't care. But that's besides the point. Wack 100 is still repping blood, talking about cooning. I know we're used to saying words like we don't know the clear meaning of, so I'll go ahead and break it down for you guys. A coon is basically a sellout in the African-American community, right? Among black folks, that's what a coon is. Now, how can a blood member talk about cooning? And this is an honest question to anybody willing to answer it. Who's a bigger sellout than gangbangers? Who's out here selling crack to pregnant mamas? Setting our babies back with, developmental issues before they're even born? Who's a bigger sellout than the gangbangers, right, shooting recklessly, catching our kids in crossfires, killing our babies? Who's a bigger sellout than that? Who's a bigger sellout than the ones who are, again, responsible for 80% of black death? Who's responsible for that? Who's the ones out here recruiting kids out of freaking robotics club, kids out of school to come and be gang members, yo? Who's responsible for that, yo? Right? Taking our babies out of school, taking our babies out of being productive and putting them in a gang in a life of crime. Who's a bigger sellout than that? Is it us? On top of ruining and destroying our communities and making it unsafe for us to be in, when we do make it out, who makes it impossible for the good ones to come back and give back? Who makes it impossible? Right? Who makes it impossible to live in the hood if you make it out? Who makes it impossible? Right? Because if you come back like Young Dolph and try to give out turkeys, try to feed the streets, they're going to take you out. Right? If you make it out and come back and try to live in the hood, they're going to rob you. They're going to, extort you. These hooligans create 90% of the issues in our communities. And then when we leave and try to come back to give some solutions, they make it impossible for us to make a change in our communities. So pretty much these guys are the sole issues in our community, but yet he's talking about selling out in D.L. Hughley. That's not to say that Wack 100 is wrong, because I did watch that DL Hughley Vlad TV interview. It looks like he went out of his way. He went out of his way to tear down black men. He tore down Bill Cosby, R. Kelly, right, Kanye West, etc., etc. Now, he said that Bill Cosby was guilty in his eyes. Now, first off, man, how can you say that that black man is guilty when he was exonerated? That's what I don't understand, right? How can you say he's guilty when he was exonerated? To me, that's selling out right there, right? So Wack 100 can be true in his statements, but then again, it could be coming from the wrong messenger. What Wack 100 is doing is like watching somebody rob the bank, right? They go in the bank, take $100K, run out the bank. Now, while they're running out, they drop $1. And when you try to pick up that dollar, they turn around and start chastising you and calling you a thief for trying to pick up the dollar they just stole, right? It doesn't make no sense. You can't clown me for doing something that you embodied. I don't know, man. Y'all let me know in the comment section, bro. What do you guys think, man? Do you guys think that Wack 100 has any right to call DL Hughley a coon and a sellout? Or he's the biggest Pyru. He can do whatever he wants, folks. It's your boy, Portic Flacco. Anywhere you go, anybody you know, somebody got to know me. So please like the video, sub to the channel. Also, man, don't forget, man, click that notification bell twice so you can notify when I drop 24/7. It's your boy, Portic Flacco. I'm out of here, folks. Peace.